The summer of 1941, the removal of several buildings in Dunham began. There was a recreation building, Old Tipple, and several residences that were torn down to make way for a new tipple. Several more buildings were also razed to the ground from Dunham's store to Improvement Branch to make way for extra tracks that would be needed for the operation. This building would cost $1 million, which was a huge price for the building in the small Appalachian town. The tipple would be dubbed the Million-Dollar Tipple. In today's currency, the cost would be $18,820,000. In today's economic environment, the cost of the building materials, regulations, and labor would have been much higher in monetary terms and in time. The location of the tipple would be near the mine number 207 in Dunham. The building was modern for its time, using steel for its construction. The rail yard surrounding the tipple would have several tracks for the trains to be loaded easily. Construction was completed in just 13 months. The open ceremonies was not without an accident. On Saturday, November the 7th, 1942, just days before the grand opening of the festivities, there was a derailment disaster of the C&O Railroad in Dunham. Several cars had been damaged and called rim-wrecked, while others had been turned over, and one car was completely demolished. Work at the temple had to be halted for the cleanup of the area to begin. Immediately 100 men were put into action of removing the cars, gathering up spilled coal, and setting things back into working order. By Monday, November the 9th, the cleanup was completed, work began again, and tracks looked almost new. This did not deter or delay the celebrations of the opening of the tipple. For a few days after the accident, a special train came into Jenkins, Kentucky, carrying dignitaries for the festivities. There is no record of this accident or the cleanup other than Burdine Webb's articles in the 1942 Mountain Eagle. Also, there is no information about how many cars were damaged, how much coal was spilled, or if there was any injuries. The accident is not listed in the 1941 through 1942 train accidents list online, nor is there any information available about what caused the accident. There are no pictures available for the accident. In attendance for its grand opening were officials from the Consolidation Coal Company, the M.A. Hanna Coal Company, the C&O Railroad, as well as many others. The Consolidation Coal Company's officials included Acting President Malcolm McVeigh from New York, Acting Chairperson of the Board R.C. Hill, and W.L. Doolittle were present for the celebrations. The Million-Dollar Tipple no longer stands, and most of the tracks that were once there have been removed. There are very few reminders of the giant that once stood in the little valley between the mountains and the men who once worked there. With its removal came an end to an era for a small town of Jenkins, Kentucky. This author would like to dedicate this article to the memory of her grandfather, Clifton Arnold Adams, otherwise known as Yogi, who retired from the Dunham Temple during the 1970s. Rest in loving peace, Papaw. We love you and miss you. We would like to thank you for continuing to support Kentucky Tennessee Living as we bring to you the history of the Appalachian Mountains. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring the bell for notifications of future videos. And be sure to leave us a "Hey y'all" in the comment section below. Thank you for continuing to support us and watch our videos.